What's up, y'all? It is your girl, Queen Key, on the beat. And yes, y'all, I actually have something real juicy, something kind of good that I want to talk to y'all about today. So what we're going to go ahead and do is hop right on into this episode. And I hope y'all are ready to listen. Have your headphones on, get you a notebook, get you a paper, get you a pen, because this going to be real good today. Okay, y'all. So I told y'all I wanted to go ahead and hop right into business for real because this episode is going to be good. So today we are going to talk about fantasy, imagination, dreams, and reality. So I watch a lot of TV besides sleeping and working and other extracurricular activities. I know I'm not the only one, but lately it seemed like now I watch TV shows or reality shows to try and understand the message being given in that particular episode or in that scene. The crazy thing is, I was just watching All American because, I was trying to get caught up on season 5. And y'all always telling all the business on Facebook. So, I'm like, let me go ahead, get caught up, see what's going on. And anyways, I was realizing how each episode always has its own little message. And y'all know All American is a good ass show. So, the show sometimes can be very dramatic, which is the point, and I understand. But TV is made to make things look easy. But in reality, it doesn't show you the process you have to go through to get to it. And what I mean by that was there was a part on the show, season 5, where Preach was going to go make a drop, or he was actually trying to set up a business deal with the lady to try to add to, get a little bit of extra money so he could, take care of Mina, which is his daughter. But he did not know that Coop was always in somebody's business. And that's good. She pushed hard. But Coop was already on the outskirts working with Coach Baker to try to get him set up with something full time that he'll be able to have a little bit more money. Now, he was willing to take the risk and, not knowing what was going to happen. He was willing to take a risk for his daughter without being patient and waiting on God. But the crazy part about it is Preach had already changed his life. And on the show, on that particular episode, it showed like how fast in the snap of a finger, Coach Baker was willing to give him a full-time. He was willing to pull some strings and willing to get him a full-time position to take care of his daughter. Now, y'all know the process in real life is not that fast unless you have some type of higher authority or you have a certain higher position and you know somebody that knows somebody. It is not that easy in real life, especially when it comes to custody battles, jobs, felons. It's really a waiting game, almost like a guessing game. Or the part where GAU started giving second chances, it became like a second chance program to prior football players who were either incarcerated or let go from the program or for whatever reason that they were doing that for. Their lives changed overnight. Those 2 football players, it was Saul and somebody else, I forgot the name, but their lives changed overnight. And again, what I mean by that is the process. They don't show you the process like that fast. They were felons. They were either in jail, went to juvenile, or something happened where they were not in the football program no more and was not playing football anymore due to those reasons. And y'all know in real life, it do not work that fast. Like I said, unless you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, or you got some type of higher power. Okay. And so for many of us, we fantasize of how our life would be if we didn't have to go through the hurdles, if we didn't have to fight through obstacles to get our blessing. We wish that everything that we desire and want could fall right into our laps. Sometimes I wish that, especially when I watch TV or I'm watching something or a quick little reel or something go past, I always wonder, I'd be like, man, like they got that so fast, or that happened to them just like that. And sometimes that's where we go wrong, by comparing our lives to other people. On the TV show, on TV, they show the fast route. But like I said, what they don't show is the time, the sleepless nights, the tears, the roughness through the storm. I know I always imagine things, and y'all do too. You know, we all imagine things. It's a part of life, right? We human. It's the circle of life. Or we always try to see how the young influencers and these celebrities, and we see their life, and you know, sometimes we fantasize that that's our life. I know, like I said, I know I be doing that. Shoot, I look at Beyonce or even just anybody that, you know, that I listen to musically wise, or even just other podcast people that I listen to, and I look at their life, and sometimes, shoot, in my head, especially with celebrities, I replace them with me. I replace them like, oh yeah, this is my life, you know, this is what I'm living in my head. But in reality, we know that's not true. Yet every day our mind tends to visualize on the things that we don't have instead of the things that we do have. Man, the mind is a powerful tool. Have you guys ever thought about the things you visualize or imagine as a look into your future, or what your life could possibly be? Like, honestly, y'all, or what your life could be if you really worked for it, put the time in, and really was patient for it. Like I once said, we can turn our dreams into a reality. Now, sometimes when we are dreaming, we are dreaming of the ending of the race, the part where we already won and we celebrating. But in our dreams, it don't show us what we have to go through to get to the finish line. It's almost like a blur. It's almost like a rat being in a maze and it's blind and it's trying to figure out which way to go. But the only way it can figure out which way to go is by sniffing, because it can't see. We don't always remember how our dreams go. Sometimes we only remember the nightmare, the part that woke us up out of our sleep screaming, or the good part of the dream. Our mind almost tends to blur out parts in our minds, so we almost have to guess our way through the maze. It's almost like giving us hints, and we don't know if the next clue is going to be the right or the wrong decision. We just take the risk, and whatever comes with either choice is what we have to prepare for. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. I love to dream. I love to imagine. And I love to fantasize. And in my opinion, it gives me hope for my future and just for the world. And sometimes it's not always for the good. You have to be willing to really discipline your mind to realize that everything in life is a clue. Whether it's a dream, a nightmare. Like I said, I look at nightmares as warnings. In my head, I look at them as a warning, because now I have to figure out, was that nightmare just something based off of what I watched on TV and I just went to sleep? Y'all know that myth. People say when you eat before you go to sleep, you're going to have a bad dream or something like that. So, I try to look at it like that. Or did something just traumatically happen in my life? Or did something I just go through is trying to give me a sign, that it's going to be okay? Or is it a warning that this is going to happen if you don't decide to do this? You just got to look at things from a different perspective. Because everything that you dream, that you see, your imagination, is all here to bring out your creativity of who you are. Now, how you handle it is solely based on you. So I want y'all to do me a huge favor this week. I want y'all to do something this week. Take something that's been on your mind, or you have dreamed about it or imagined it, or even something you may have watched. What did you get out of it? What did you learn from it? Did it give you a spark? Did it light a fire that's been dim in your life for so long and now it's lit again? Or did it give you a warning? What can you apply from the TV show or from the movie or from something that you saw? How can you apply that to your own life? Try to look at things in many different perspectives and from different point of views. It's time to take your imagination, your dreams, your fantasies, and turn them into your reality. If you want to grow, you got to let it show. Okay, y'all. So I know that was something quick. I know that was something, y'all was like, man, this is probably like the fastest episode that it's been in a long time. No, this podcast, today's episode was just really something that I have been thinking about because I've been watching so much TV, and I just be looking at certain stuff on TV and I just be like, y'all know that don't happen in real life. Like, y'all really know, like, this is TV for real. TV makes things look like it is so easy. And in TV, in our fantasies, in our dreams, it is not that easy. It's a whole map that we have to figure out when it comes to this life. So I would just like to thank you all for listening. Now, if you guys are listening through Spotify, please like and follow the podcast and go check out previous episodes if you have not. We are into season 5, I'm assuming, or season 4. And sometimes it's kind of hard to keep track. But if you are listening by any other platform, please share, leave a rating. I would like to start being able to push and expand my podcast to go far. Guys, I would really appreciate your comments, your likes, your shares, your thoughts. And again, please get us to 100 followers on Spotify so we can start advertising and getting more money and income to help support to get equipment for the podcast show and everything. But thank you guys for everything. Thank you for being consistent. Thank you for listening. And your girl Queen Key on the beat is out. Peace.